Exactly, we're the broke team. We're here to rock.
Broke team! Broke team!
BT.
Yeah. Shout out Dante Boxing Nation, baby.
Okay, that's what it is. Hey, let's go ahead and open the phone lines. I'm going to call you guys out by your area codes, okay? All right, so we have 951. What's going on, 951?
Hello. What's up, man? How you doing?
All right, man.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from California.
All right. Long Beach?
No, not Long Beach.
Okay. That's where I'm from, man. Okay. Go ahead, man. What's on your mind, man?
I got a question for Demetrius Andrade about the Charlo brothers.
Okay.
What's going on? I mean, I seen the press. I seen that you compared the Charlo brothers on the press conference and everything. Did you get any word back from them about the fight, or was that just to get your name back out there again and let them know that you here?
No, I mean, stepping into the ring is the only way of getting my name out. But you know what they said, man? They were like, yo, man, I ain't no matchmaker, bro. So, you already know where that stands at, man. At the end of the day, you don't have to be a matchmaker to say who you want to fight, when you want to fight, and where.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
right.
You can, after the fight, I don't know, man. Them boys, they kind of suspect me right now, man, with the whole clean and dirty thing right now because of the way how he acted and nobody could have calmed him down. But how you gonna sit there and say, I want to fight Cinnamon, and that's gay, calling another man Cinnamon?
Yeah. I ain't calling no man delicious. I ain't gonna call no man delicious. Oh, man.
Yo, you know that reference is supposed to Canelo, but as soon as I asked for the head up, boys like, I'm done, no matchmaker.
But he did call out Floyd Mayweather. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was talking to my friend about the whole Gennady Golovkin and Canelo situation, and I was wondering, is this a business move for Canelo to fight Julio Cesar Chavez, or do you think that Canelo just trying to fight Triple G on his own terms when he's ready?
I mean, I definitely feel like everybody wants to fight when they're ready, but I believe Canelo does not want to fight Triple G. I honestly think he does not want to go that route. I don't know if it makes sense for Golden Boy at this time as well. And yeah, I mean, I think that's not a good fight for him at this time.
Okay.
So what about you, gentlemen? Do you all think that there's a real possibility of Chavez Jr. stop or beating Canelo? What you think, Caleb?
No, I don't really see Chavez Jr. beating Canelo. Anyway, across the charts. Canelo, he's tough.
Even with
he's
that
slick.
weight difference.
Even with the weight difference, at the end of the day, skills pay the bills. Now, on another note, like Boo Boo said, I've seen the interviews and stuff with Boo Boo and the Charlo brothers. They're loud and they exercise their right and their freedom or whatever you want to call it to say, oh, I want to fight this guy. I want to, they're loud, but when it comes to fighting Boo Boo, oh, I ain't no matchmaker. No, you can say who you want to fight. I say who I want to fight all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I fight my pops right here.
And his pops is in the studio.
No matchmaker for that.
Hey, what Jay-Z say? Loud as a motorbike, but wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit
Exactly,
fight.
that's what I'm saying. So, they're not gonna, and Canelo either. They're not gonna lash back at Demetrius, because Demetrius is a hornet's nest, and if it's one thing you don't do, you don't go up when a hornet's mad. You don't go up and kick that hornet's nest. You know what I'm saying? Because now you really started some shit. So, and that's what Boo Boo is. So unfortunately, he's just going to hear crickets. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to get a whole lot of feedback back, or they're not really going to feed into Boo Boo. I feel like, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't really feel like they're going to feed in too much to what Boo Boo's saying. Because if they do, then now they're on the spot, and now they have to back it up. They just going to say, I don't really know who this guy is, or I'm not a matchmaker, or I don't speak good English, or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just not really going to feed into what he's saying, because if they do, now they're between a rock and a hard place and going to catch an ass whooping, so they just going to it's almost like they're gonna try to sweep Boo Boo under the rug. And
that was my next question. You're right, because that's what it seems almost like they're trying to do is sweep him under the rug. I mean, Demetrius, do you feel that way? What Caleb just said, that people are trying to make you as irrelevant as possible, because they see you as so much of a threat, or what?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, and the fact that I said that I'm not with that camp. I'm not with that team. I'm not on that side. I'm not signed with anybody over there.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to be able to get those type of fights because it's not a win-win situation. It's going to be a lose situation.
Yeah.
So, and you already know if they had faith in their fighters or whoever it is at the 154 division, they wouldn't have no problem putting them up with me. But that's not the case, and it's right now, like I said, I have to look over on the other side and see what we're capable to do over there, and how we can progress to try to, have a path where the clash of Canelo and Demetrius, or the clash of Demetrius and Triple G, when that time does come. But there definitely has to be a lot more development in me for the networks as well, so we can make the fights that the people want to see. At the end of the day, like you said, they keep sweeping me under the rug, but real boxing fans and people that have seen me fight, they always, get me up out of there. They're
those
like,
who know. Mm-hmm.
Hold up now.
Mm-hmm.
I got an interesting question for.
How is there nobody else to fight?
Mr. Boo Boo, I got an interesting question since I got you and both Mr. Caleb here. Triple G's right in the middle. We've had these arguments quite a few times on here. There are a lot of people who think that you take that fight, Mr. Andrade, and him being in between you two. Which one of you all want him first? Would you consider that fight? Would you consider? And this doesn't have to be like right away, because I know you would have to move, and the weights are different, and there would have to be some negotiations, and I don't want you all, but is that a fight that you all think that you would take eventually at some point? You would like to see?
Most definitely.
No hesitation.
Who?
On your part, you said most definitely. Who? No hesitation.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned with who is put in front of me. I'm confident in me and confident in my team and the adjustments we can make. So at the end of the day, right now I'm a really high risk, low reward guy. I'm 14-0. I only got 14 fights. I don't have the leverage on paper to bring a fight like that to the table.
I got you.
That's going to take time. I understand the business side of boxing, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day...
Yo, tell me your name ain't Dominic Wade, man.
Exactly. Boo Boo knows what it is. He knows what I'm talking about.
And speaking...
His name ain't Charles Book either, man.
Caleb, what did you tell me when I asked you a while ago? I was interviewing you at the Mayweather gym, and I said, out of everybody you ever fought and sparred with, who did you learn the most from, or who did you feel was the most complete fighter? What did you say? And you spar, and he doesn't spar with everybody, guys, so go ahead.
I mean, I don't like him that much. His name, Demetrius Andrade. No, Boo Boo, definitely. Just like, there's just so many different looks, He can do it all, He can box, he can bang, he can... he can do it all. He can walk you down. He can get on his toes. He keeps you at the end of his punches, or he can stand in the pocket. And it's just a knowledgeable dude, man. And at the end of the day, he's not scared to fight nobody, You can see it. You see it all over social media or in the blogs or whatever. He wants to fight. Mm-hmm. He's not worried about fighting nobody. And at the end of the day, that's a true champion's mentality, you know what I'm saying? That's me. I ain't scared of nobody. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
I'll fight anybody.
And we need more.
That's Demetrius, and that's I sparred a lot of dudes, but at the end of the day, like, I ain't just saying this because I'm biased or whatever it may be. Demetrius Andrade, the most polished guy I ever got in the ring with.
Wow,
that's what it is, man. AK, Kirk, you guys got anything on this before we take another call?
Yeah, I just want to ask Andrade. I got a couple questions for Andrade. The first one. You're fighting in March. Are you fighting for the WBA World Super Welterweight title?
Nah. I believe Laura has that, and so that's something that this belt is going to put me in line for. So this is like the second one to the first one. So it's like a WBC silver. It's like a it used to be called the international. Now it's called the regular champ. I don't know, man. I'm just going out there, to handle my business, put something under my name, grab another, title, the 2-time world champion, and then I can go and, make demands and fight these guys like Laura because he has the same organization belt as me after March 11th. So, I mean, it's all about trying to gain a little bit more leverage.
Yeah, and you also like the #1 mandatory for almost all the titles at 154 because you're the WBO #1 mandatory, the IBF #1 mandatory. Am I correct on that part?
Yeah, definitely. #1 for a lot of them, and this whole thing about the whole WBC thing at first, about the whole tournament thing. I was supposed to fight Willie Nelson. I did that, and then I was supposed to fight the winner of, whoever won the belt out of the one of the kids versus one of the brothers, and now I had to wait until now the brother of one of the twin sisters is fighting.
Oh man!
Wow.
The twin sisters.
Yeah.
I can't wait that long, man. I can't be waiting that long. Sitting on the shelf, wondering what's going on that route, and then we got the WBO now. Canelo, he has that belt, so now we don't know which way he's going. So it's like they putting me. They kind of in like they said, they're trying to keep me from actually getting to where I need to get to. It's like, okay, Canelo, he don't know what he wants to do if he's gonna go up to 150 or 154. Whichever way he does, he's not gonna give up that belt or fight anybody until the last minute. So I'm not gonna be waiting another 8 months, 9 months, a year to be, sitting here being inactive again. And that, that was my problem. I think, moving forward was I wasn't trying to fight unless I was training to fight somebody with my time in the gym, my focus, my body, like all that stuff comes in play when you get a certain point of a certain level, man. When you get that caliber, that certain level of fighting, the caliber of fighters, you don't be wanting to fight. You don't want to fight. You always want to. And you don't want that. What am I getting ready to fight? You always want for?
You stupid fool. Did you really think you gonna hit me? Huh? Bam, bam, bam. Over.